All right, so as I promised earlier, Gary is here and he has a review of the year 2016 as far as sport is concerned. Good evening and welcome, Gary.
Good evening, Israel, and thank you for having me.
All right, so I know there's going to be a number of stories that you're going to be looking at. I'm not going to take the wind out of your sail, but my sports story of 2016 will be what I'll call the Bukom turnaround.
Bukom Banku turnaround.
Bukom Banku turnaround. Okay, because that was where Bukom Banku said he was bleaching. He insisted why, he justified why he was bleaching, and then came back and eventually said that, well, he's changed his mind. In fact, I met him on a flight.
You did?
I noticed that, so his color was
returning to
he was becoming darker. So I asked him, and then he told me that, yeah, he's changed his mind. He's no longer bleaching.
But he's one lucky man.
There was a selfie. I'm going to produce that selfie before we end the.
But he's one lucky man because a lot of people who bleach to the degree to which he bleached, he's not having any of those effects, and his skin is coming back to normal. I'm shocked. I'm like, the skin seems to just coming back to normal. I'm not seeing any black spots or anything.
People should be finding out from him
what he's doing.
The cream he used.
Bamboo flesh.
You know, because the after effects of the bleaching, usually for the ladies, you tend to hear they say something, then sorbang.
Yeah, then sorbang.
So the ladies could probably contact him and find out
and get to know
what he's doing to avoid the then sorbang.
You never know. He's probably using Alatasamna.
We bring us the sport, guys.
Thank you, Israel. And thank you for joining us on the final edition of the Sports on Prime for the year 2016. And what a year it's been. In international sport, in Ghanaian sports, there's been so many great stories. Some of them have been teary. We've had some really galling deaths. We looked at that in the past couple of days. However, there have been some exhilarating ones and some historic ones as well. The Joy Sports Desk put together this just for you, 2016 in retrospect.
2016 started with two of the candidates vying for the FIFA presidency coming to Accra to lobby delegates during the General Assembly of the Wafu Zone B. Prince Ali bin Hussein and Salman bin Ibrahim Al Khalifa met delegates at the Wafu Zone B at the Mervyn Peak Hotel. But in the month of January, the topical sports story was the end of Dr. Mustafa Ahmed's reign as sports minister and the appointment of ace sports journalist Edwin Nilante van der Poel as the new sports minister. Nilante's appointment was seen as the best for many, following his rich background as a sports person. But lots of issues came out, especially with the Ghana Football Association, which we will explore later. But in the month of February, the 2015-2016 Ghana Premier League kicked off despite attempts to place an injunction on the league by Brekum Arsenal and also by Rio Atletico's supporter Baba Al Hassan. The eventual winners were Wa All Stars.
And so that is the trophy there. It is the trophy that will be presented to Wa All Stars for being the 2015-2016 league champions. Hafiz Adams, he walks with the trophy and goes onto the podium and eventually to the coach Ino Sarifa. This is Wa All Stars. They are the league champions for the year 2015-2016 Ghana Premier League winners. Wa All Stars, simply fantastic performance from them.
Somewhere in the year, Black Stars coach Evram Grant urged Ghanaians to concentrate on football and not on the B word if the country wants to be great in football. Another sports issue that dominated the headlines in 2016 and still make waves is the frosty relationship between Sports Minister Nilante van der Poel and the Ghana Football Association. Sports Minister Nilante van der Poel lashed out at the GFA, but the association had to respond in their own way. One response from the FA to the sports minister that became topical was when president of the GFA, Christina Antechi, likened the sports minister's behavior to a serial caller. Ibrahim Sanidara, who is spokesperson of the GFA, reacted to the sports minister on so many platforms. Also in the year, there were reports that Black Stars captain Asamoah Gyan had a vendetta with his deputy Andre Ayew over the captaincy. Lots of things were said, but Gyan reacted to those reports and advised the public to desist from spreading false rumors, which is likely to bring a feud between two good friends. The first installment of the Ghana Super Clash between Asante Kotoko and Hearts of Oak saw a record attendance at Accra Sports Stadium in the Ghana Premier League. The hype surrounded the game, the intense build-up by the local media, and the Kenichi Yasuhashi effect made for a great match. But the result was decided cruelly and in favor of the Porcupine Warriors.
And Kofi gets the ball to goalkeeper Sulama. And Sulama, and on goal! Oh, this is unpardonable! He knows it. It was a back pass, and Sulama just sent the ball straight to his own net, giving Kumasi Asante Kotoko the advantage. Hearts of Oak dumbfolded. Kenichi Yasuhashi can't believe it. What a goal here! It will go down as one of the worst goals ever to have been scored at the Accra Sports Stadium in the year 2016.
After dictating the pace, we thought they had the advantage. A man down, and they've been punished. This was a long clearance. Now the contest one-on-one. Akrofi sent it back. Sulama just couldn't control.
The Black Queens took to the streets of Accra in December in protest of their unpaid winning bonuses and allowances. The players marched to the premises of the Youth and Sports Ministry with placards stating clearly their displeasure for not receiving monies following their qualification and participation at this year's African Women's Championship. Each player is owed over $30,000.
They always tell us, national teams belongs to the government. Why are the Black Stars being paid and the Black Queens not being paid, you see? So when we say that stop discriminating, we are right. They do discriminate a lot.
Ghana's Emmanuel Tego, popularly known as Game Boy, ended the year on a high after he claimed the vacant IBO lightweight belt following a 12-round unanimous decision win over South Africa's Mzonka Fana at the Bukom Boxing Arena here in Accra. And do you remember the Bukom Banku bleaching controversy? That seems resolved, at least for now.
My wife is talented. He breathing herself first before he's giving the advice. And I take him advice because he's my wife. We are all breaching our body. Don't talk.
So your wife said you should bleach?
I'm breaching. Look at my body line, right, tattoos. And look, everybody be JJ. Master, I tell you.
So how many years have you been married to your wife? For how long have you been married to your wife?
Oh, me, my first wife is almost 25 years.
No, I'm talking about the one you're with right now who's also bleaching.
Yes, it's a 5 years.
5 years now.
Yes.
When you met her initially, did she tell you to bleach?
He not tell me that, but he breaching herself. And he told me that, Banku, let's all you two breaching yourself. We are all make to a German peoples. And I listen to my wife. I breaching my everywhere. Everywhere corner they breaching.
So if
he greeting my everywhere.
Your way?
Yeah, everywhere.
What everywhere means?
Everywhere. What? Yeah, he have not breaching everywhere. He have not the breaching.
In your mouth?
Oh, are they breaching everywhere, you people? I don't listen to anybody in Ghana. Me, I don't listen to anybody. I will do something me and I go make free. Me, if I'm president, I won't take a vice president. Only my man want. I don't do for things me I they like. If you become a who is breaching yourself, it's your matter. It's not your matter. Leave me to breaching myself. Yes, the breaching is good for me, and the big people there for Ghana to talk to me that make us stop breaching. Well, I'm stop breaching. I come to my color again. Oh, I'm the red. I'm not the red. I'm a black now. Oh, no more fresh.
And on that Banku fleshy note, that's it for 2016. Israelite took a selfie with Bukom Banku. It's somewhere, I'm sure we can see it later. Very interesting indeed. Well, it's on the screen now. Israelite and Bukom Banku saying that he met him on the airplane, or at the airport really, and you could see that his color was coming back. We will be back in 2017 with more sport. My name is Gary Al Smith. It's been a pleasure coming your way. Goodbye.